Okay, questions for Coach Barnes. Please raise your hand. We'll start with Ryan Kellip here, AZ Desert Swarm.
So, Coach, you're now on your longest winning streak against ASU since 2000, and this was your largest margin of victory since '98 when you played here. Just what do you kind of think about the way your team played and the way you really jumped on them from the opening tip?
Well, first of all, I didn't know those statistics, so that's really good. Whenever we have statistics back from when I played, that's a long time ago. I like to see that. I think we had a really good team win today. I thought that we shared the ball better. It was less sloppy offense. I thought our bench did a really good job. I thought we were on point and locked in defensively, besides one quarter when we were fouling a little bit too much and we got, I think, 4 fouls in a row. I thought we had a solid defensive day. I mean, to hold ASU to 27%, we in 37 points, that's some really good defense.
Next question, Troy Hutchison, All Sports Tucson.
Coming into the game, you guys had struggled to get out early, being down a couple times against UCLA, USC. What went behind the lineup change, and how do you think it paid off? And what did you see out of the offense from that?
So I don't put a lot of stock into who starts, who doesn't, because I feel like we have 8 or 9 capable starters. So sometimes it's matchups, sometimes it's just trying to have a different pace. We've had some slow starts, so I thought it would be a good idea after Shane and I talked. A good idea for her to come in at the 1, off the bench. I thought she did a really good job. So there wasn't a much thought behind it. It's just shaking things up that are in our favor for matchups. But for me, you can see this if we play a team that plays a lot of guards and they play 4 out, we might start 4 guards. So I don't put a whole lot into that because to me, Shane is a starter, Lauren can be a starter, Helena can be a starter. We have some depth, so it's like whatever is best for the team. So our main thing is we want to accomplish the mission. We want to win the game. So whatever it takes, if that means change the lineup, whatever it takes, that means Ari goes to the 4, whatever we have to do, we'll do. And we don't really look into that a whole lot.
Next question, Greg Hansen, Arizona Daily Star.
Adia, what kind of a priority was it for you to get control of the ASU series?
A very big priority. A big priority because when I was a player, I never lost ASU. We definitely owned the state back then. So I wanna have the Territorial Cup. We had a sweep last year, and I felt like we could have a sweep again this year. They're a good team. They're always scrappy. They're tough defensively, but so are we. So it was important to have a good game today. In Arizona. Arizona is U of A is we're back. We're here. I wanted a really good game today.
Next question, Alec White, Arizona Daily Star.
Yeah, after the USC game, you had said that you had yet to see a complete game from the team and you didn't think they had played a good 40 minutes. Do you feel differently today?
I do. I don't think it was perfect, but I think we played a pretty good game. I think ASU is known for their tenacious defense, really scrappy. I thought we made them have a really tough time scoring. We gave them a really tough time scoring. I thought that we had multiple possessions where they were down late in the shot clock and really couldn't get their offense going. And we stuck to the game plan. There's certain things we were willing to give up, and I thought we did that effectively. And, so I'm happy with also offensively. We had 14 assists. That's around the number I wanted. So we shared the ball really well. You saw multiple possessions where all of our players touched the ball. So that shows me our offense is flowing against a pretty good defensive team. So I thought that we did a good job. Sorry.
No, you're good. And then Marta and Darren had their first points, career points. Just what was it like to see that tonight?
It was awesome. It was awesome because I see them every day in practice. Marta's a really good player. And, so in Spain, what they do is they score and they cheer for themselves. So all the players were laughing because she had a little cheer, but I thought it was so cute and really a special moment. And what I love, we have great chemistry. That's something we value in this program. Excuse me. So I was really proud at the fact when Marta came off the floor, I don't know if you saw on the side, all of her teammates were up cheering for her, giving her high fives, slapping her on the butt. Like, I love that. And that's the kind of team we are. We're selfless. And we celebrate each other. I thought Darren put her in a tough situation at the end of the first half. She responded well. She has personality. She's not scared. So all the things I see in practice, she applied today. So gave us good minutes. And then usually in the past, Arizona, we would sub and we would go down a level. I thought today we subbed and we maintained what we needed to maintain. And I thought that I'm really proud of the bench. I'm really proud of everybody. I think this was a great team win for us.
Next question, Javier Morales, All Sports Tucson.
Hey, Adia. You guys are 3-0 in the Pac-12 for the first time in 17 years.
Gosh, I didn't even know that either.
But you're still having a lot of players still trying to find themselves. What does that say about how you've got the program right now, where you can achieve something like that, but yet I'm sure you agree you're far from your best game.
Yeah, no, the funny thing is a lot of these things I don't even think about. I just kind of take it day by day. So like a lot of these stats, I honestly am learning a lot today. Didn't even know a lot of that, but it's what I expect right now. We have the ability, we have depth, we have a good team. And I just didn't feel like we've played good basketball yet. I thought today was more towards that, but I don't feel like we even played 40 minutes of great basketball. I think we're capable of playing better, but we did play pretty good, much better than we played before. What I was looking for in this game in particular, I wanted to win for sure, but I was looking for how much did we improve this week? Do we share the ball better? Do we make the extra pass? Are we rotating better? Those are the things I really emphasize in practice. So I wanted to see those applied to the game, and I felt like we saw that. So for me, that's we got better, and that's important for me. So I'm hoping that you see us when we play Colorado, we're even better, and working on those little things because I need to see that my team can apply it because then we're coaching them the right way. But I think that it was a big win for us. It was the right way. We're not where we need to be, but we're going to get better. And I think that you saw us get better today than we did last game, and you'll see us get better next week. And then we have a tough road trip coming up. But I was happy. Darren, Marta, Mara, Tara, Samaje, everybody, Shayna, they're still not playing their total games yet. Shayna still hasn't found a rhythm. Shayna's not playing her best basketball, but she will. She was better today. It's a whole new system. Trinity's new. So you're going to see these players improve. And, that's our job as coaches to extract and put them in the situations to be their best. And you'll see that. And I think Shayna's going to continue to get better. She's a really important piece for what we do.
Next question, PJ Brown, Arizona Daily Star.
So what do you think was sort of the keys to, you had talked about trying to do different things this week and simplify it and focus on just a couple of things to get them to play better basketball. And they went out and they executed and they played a very good game. What do you think sort of were those things that sort of clicked this week?
Well, I think we emphasized certain things and we just kind of drilled them every day because on offense or defense, we're not where we need to be. So there is some work. I think our rotations weren't good last week. I think just the stuff that we practice all the time, I didn't see it in the game. I think today I'm starting to see that, but we talked about that. We showed a lot of film. We drilled certain things. So I'm happy that we were able to apply those things because at first I didn't know if we could apply them in a game. So I think now it's just teaching. And I think if your players aren't picking up something a certain way, you change it. And that's a part of coaching. You adapt and you change to your team. But our players really want to win. And they're willing to do whatever it takes to win. So they're paying attention to detail. They're trying, and we have a really good group that's really unselfish and that wants the best. And so I think we're just starting to play like that. So you'll see us really different in January. We're a team that always, even if you look the last couple of years, we get better as the year goes on. Ari's not in her tip-top shape yet. Neither is Sam. Neither is Kate. But we're working towards that. So I think you'll see us better, more locked in, and just keep on improving. Hopefully, or else I'm not doing my job.
Next question, back to Ryan Kellepier.
When Ari takes charges and is in those collisions like that, what goes through your mind as a coach?
That's awesome. When you have your best player diving on the floor, you have your best player taking charges, then the rest of the team does it. So those are that's why I value those things. We do those things. We talk about those things. And Ari just does all of those things. And that's why she's a great leader. That's why she's helped this program get to different heights. And you look at Kate. Kate's finishing better. She's stronger. She posts up more. She's improved her outside shot. So all those things, when you have your best players doing those things, then they're paving the way for the Laurens and the Darrens and the Martas, the younger players, because they watch that and they want to do that. So, who else makes big passion plays? It fits in, is aligned with Arizona, is Bendu. Bendu comes in, gets on the floor. She gets tough plays. She makes someone turn the ball over at the end of half. Like big plays that don't always show up on the stat sheet, but they're very important from our team and our momentum. Shayna diving on the floor, just wanting the ball more. We talk a lot in this program about winning the passion plays. Like, I want those passion plays. So I expect you diving on the floor doing that. I expect when Ari takes the charge, you go out and get her. And I mean, Ben do Ari, they're doing those things. So those are things I love, and we value those things. So it's a standard here. It's not like you better get on the floor. It's not expectation. It's our stand. It's an expectation and standard. It's just kind of what we do.
Are there any more questions for Coach Barnes? Okay, thank you, everybody.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have to hit?
All right, thanks, everybody. We'll get started with Ari McDonald, Sam Thomas. First question will be PJ Brown.
Hi, Ari. Hi, Sam. You guys, what was obviously it's rivalry week. There's all this stuff going on, right? What was your extra motivation tonight? Because you came out from the tip, you were ready to go.
I don't know, like we just knew it was gonna be like a war. Like, it's your rivalry. Like, you always have a boost of, like, I don't know, energy, motivation. Like, you always have that. And we just knew, like, take no prisoners from the jump. And we told the newcomers, like, hey, like, this is not gonna be no walk in the park. Like, we got to bring it from start to finish. And I think we did that today.
And Sam, this was the first game where you guys, the last couple games you came from behind, right? And you showed your determination and your grit. Tonight you showed more of the sort of the Wildcat basketball that more along the lines of the full 40 minutes that you can play.
Mm-hmm.
What went on in the last 3 days to sort of get you in that mindset?
Yeah, we definitely prepared a lot for it. I think it's obviously hard not having those non-conference games to kind of get the jitters out, figure out like what works and what doesn't work. So that's kind of what we've been seeing a little bit in the UCLA, USC, NAU games. But now we realize, like, okay, it's rivalry week. We can't be behind because ASU is known for their really good third quarters. So we don't have time to get behind. So we kind of just during practice, we start off practice hard, intense, fast to kind of prepare for how a game is. We have to start hard, prepare, intense. Then we'll come off a little bit, go against ASU or do ASU's plays, and then come back and finish the practice hard as well. So it's kind of like matched up just like a game is.
Next question, Javier Morales, All Sports Tucson.
Hey, Sam, can you comment about your defense, the team's defense? Your full court pressure really rattled ASU. Can you talk about what you guys saw going into the game that would make that effective?
Yeah, we definitely want to have defense be our identity. Last year, obviously, that was like one of our biggest identities. We were pretty good at it. And this year we have some new players. We're trying to mesh well, and because defense is all about rotating communication. So we're still trying to find that chemistry and bond. I think this game we really showed that we can have that defense as well as that we did last year. And I think we kind of realized ASU, they're also a really new team. They graduated a lot of seniors last year. So they're playing a bunch of freshmen or people who haven't played as many minutes. So we knew that we had to keep the pressure on and kind of get them out of their game because they're still young and they're still learning.
And Ari, just comment about being able to start the Pac-12 3-0, first time since like 17 years.
Ooh. Oh, that's definitely a big confidence booster, and that's motivation, and that's something, like you said, we haven't done that in 17 years. So definitely want to keep that up, and it's definitely momentum heading forward to next week.
Next question, Troy Hutchison, All Sports Tucson.
So Sam, coming into this game, you're 0 for 9 from the 3-point line, and you finally hit your first 3 of the game. What was that feeling like, seeing the ball finally drop?
It was a relief. I definitely knew that I was 0 for 9 coming in, or 0 for 8, whatever. But I mean, my teammates were just having my back. I mean, it was just a mental block at that point. I went in, got the extra shots I was hitting in practice. It was just kind of like the mental behind like hitting it in a game. So finally, once I got my first 3, I was like, okay, now I'm ready to go. I'm ready to roll. I got the feel for it.
And then, Ari, there's a sequence in the third quarter where you hit 3 straight threes, 9 points in like, I want to say 30 seconds. Just talk about the adrenaline, the momentum of that moment in the game.
Yeah, my teammates found me. I know Sam hit me on one in playo, and it's just, I thank my teammates for finding me. And it's like she said, once you see the ball go in, it gives you confidence. Like, okay, I'm gonna shoot another one, see if this going. And it went in, and I was just happy. And that was definitely momentum heading like to the next like couple minutes of the game. And my teammates was behind me cheering for me, so I like that.
Next question, Ryan Kellop here, AZ Desert Swarm.
So for either one of you, what did you think of Bendu? She got her first start today, made that 3 right off the bat. And what do you think just about her energy? Seems like it's really contagious out there.
Yeah, it was definitely great to have Bendu on our side, like on our team. It's a great addition to the team. Having her hit that first 3, it was just great because ASU played us in the zone, probably because we haven't been shooting that well in the past couple of games. So just knowing that she came in, hit that first dagger, and then people were following after for 3s, so we were able to pull them out of the zone. So that was a nice help for us. But Bendu just brings great energy every day on and off the court in practice. She's just a great person to be around. And so we're really lucky to have her on our team this year. So we're super excited to see what she does in the future as well.
And what does it do for you guys when you see someone like Darren or Marta get their first career points?
That it's exciting. It's like, okay, our little freshie scoring and stuff. Like, we like that, and we want to keep seeing that. We just keep encouraging them, like, and it just start with practice, keep getting better. Like, do what you do and practice in the game, and you definitely seen the translation today. So it was exciting.
Are there any more questions for Ari and Sam? All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.